Alright, so good evening. So my name is Teacher Janine and I will be conducting your speaking test, okay? So by the way, this test has 5 parts and on the first part I will just be asking you questions about yourself. Now, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, very good, and you speak louder. So first, can you tell me what is your name?
My name is Minh.
Do you have an English name?
Yes.
What's your English name?
My English name is Lucas.
Okay, Lucas. And how old are you, Lucas?
I'm 10 years old.
How are you feeling today?
I felt good.
You felt good. Aren't you feeling nervous? Aren't you nervous?
No.
No, you're not. Oh, I love the confidence. Now let's go ahead. That's the end of part 1. Let's go ahead and move on to part 2. So this will be your copy and this is my copy. So as you can see, both pictures are almost the same, but there are some parts of the picture that are different. For example, in my copy, the rabbit or the bunny is in front of the tree, while in your copy, the bunny or the rabbit is behind the tree. Okay? So I will tell you what I see in my picture and you tell me what do you see in your picture. Okay? Alright, let's start. So in my copy, there are 2 people going up the hill or the mountain.
In my picture, there's 2 people going down the hill of the mountain.
Very good. There is a plane. In my copy, there is a plane.
In my copy, there's a helicopter.
Okay. In my copy, I see a house with a yellow door.
In my copy, I see a house with a purple door.
Okay. And next to the house is a red empty table.
And in my copy, next to that house is gray table with 2 tea.
Okay.
2 cups of tea.
2 cups of tea. Alright. In my copy, I see an old man holding a tray with 3 cups of tea.
In my copy, I see a woman holding a tray with 3 cups of tea.
Very good. In my copy, I see a snowman wearing a hat.
In my copy, I see a snowman wearing a scarf, a red scarf.
In my copy, I see a woman wearing a pink hat and she is sitting on the ground.
In my copy, I see a girl with a pink hat and she's standing in front of the snowman.
Okay, very good. That is the end of part 1. Now let's go ahead and move on to, part 2. Let's go ahead and move on to part 3. So in this part, this will be exchange of information. So I will ask you questions about Jack's first job and then you answer me. And after that, you ask me a question about Lily's first job and I will answer you. Alright? So let's start. What was Jack's first job? Alright, so what was Jack's first job?
Jack's first job is a firefighter. What was Lily's first job?
Lily's first job was a photographer. How does he go to work?
He goes to work by motorbike. How does she go to work?
She goes to work by train. What does he wear?
He wears uniforms. What does she wear?
She wears a t-shirt and jeans. How old was Jack on his first job?
Jack was 20 years old. How old of Lee she's
On her,
on her first job.
she was 18 years old. Was his job interesting or tiring?
His job interesting. Or
Was her job?
was was her job interesting or tiring?
It was tiring. Alright, that's the end of part 3. So let's go ahead and move on to part 4. So in this part, you'll have to continue the story, okay? I'll tell you the first part of the story and you tell me what happened to picture 2, 3, 4, and 5, okay? So let's focus on picture number 1 first. But by the way, the title of the story is Helen Teaches Herself to Water Ski, okay? So this is Helen, and Helen saw a post or an ad about an upcoming beach party. But she remembered that she doesn't know how to water ski. Now, you tell me what happened to picture 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Then she wants to play water ski, and she started to learn how to water ski. Her father wants to help, and she watched a lot of video about water ski. And then after a few days, Helen was on the beach party, and she can water ski now.
That's it? Okay. Very good. Now let's go ahead and move on to part 5. Okay, so let's talk about your free time. Now, can you tell me what do you do on your in your free time?
In my free time, I usually do my homework on riding a bicycle.
Oh, okay. Do you have other hobbies?
I have other hobbies, watch TV and play computer games.
Play computer games. Okay. Do you play any sports?
Yes, I play football and table tennis.
Okay. Now, can you tell me how do you spend your weekend?
In the morning, I spend my weekend. In mornings, Saturdays, I spend for doing my homework.
Okay.
Then in the afternoon, I spend all the time for riding bicycle.
Mhm.
At the night, I spend time for watching movies on TV.
How about on Sunday?
On Sunday, I go to the supermarket and keep with my mom in the morning. In the afternoon, I play the computer games.
Mhm.
And in the evening, I play football with friends. Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right, that is the end of. Those are my questions for part 5. That is the end of our speaking test, Lucas. Good job.